Hey, what's up everybody? CJC presents WandA Workouts and Anime with a workout. This is an outdoor conditioning workout. Here's everything that you need. You'll first need space equivalent to about 20 yards. That is a must. Your local fields, somewhere, your local parks and recreation might have it somewhere, or just some sort of open space that's equivalent to 20 yards. That is a must for this workout. You'll also need a weight equivalent to about 2/5 of your body weight. If not, it's okay. We'll see some variations at the end. And you also need somewhere to do pull-ups. Again, if you don't have access to an area to do pull-ups at, I'll incorporate some variations throughout the video. Once you've conducted your warm-up, make sure you've warmed up your ankles, because we are going to be doing some running, hips, and of course your shoulders. And while I discuss footage of the sets and stuff, we'll be playing, obviously, because it'd just be boring if you talk to me if I'm just talking to you right here. So after you do your mobility warm-up, we're starting off with a very light jog. I'm doing equivalent to 100 yards. I have about 20 yards of space in the back, fortunately, a little over, like about 25. So I'm just doing a light jog to equivalent about 20 yards in back. Now what you can also do, if a light jog of 100 is too much, then you can jog to the 50-yard line and just walk right back. No problem with that. Now the actual workout. There are multiple variations. There are 3 main ones that you can do for this conditioning workout. Variation 1 is what I'm going to show you here, and that is a sprint to the 20-yard line and back. So about 40 yards. We're doing that twice, which would come out to about 80 yards. Just running as hard as you can. Of course, you're not going to be as fast within the rounds, but just make sure you're doing your best. After you do that, the weight that you should have, that's about 2/5 of your body weight. I'm putting it on an easy curl bar with weight because I don't have dumbbells at all. So if you just had dumbbells, you would just walk to the 20-yard line and back. Again, another 40 yards. But since I don't in this case, what I'm doing is one arm at a time to the 20-yard line and then switch arms back to the starting position. Just make sure that you switch every time, just for unilateral sake. Just because the way you start off might be different with how you finish, if that makes sense. So once you do that, you're going to go into some sort of body weight exercise, whether that be a clapping push-up or a burpee. I actually did burpees today because I mixed it up a little bit, and that kicked my quads ass, let me tell you something. So either a plyometric push-up or a burpee variation, and then your second set would be a pull-up, some sort of pull-up variation. Now again, if you don't have access to somewhere where you can do pull-ups, what I recommend you doing is bringing a lighter set of dumbbells along with 2/5 of your body weight, about 30 to 40 pounds. If not, hopefully there's somewhere at the field where you can tie a band to, and you're going to do single arm renegade rows, as many quality reps as you possibly can each arm. Just try to keep it even and consistent throughout the rest of the workout. Before you end each set, you're going to do a set of 20 sit-ups with a twist at the top. For 20 reps minimum, you can do 25, 30, 40, however many you want. Just make sure when you're doing it, you are curling to your knees and you're not like, here's a really bad example, I should probably do it, but you're not like this, you're not closing the gap, you are curling to the gap, if that makes sense. That was probably really bad, but hopefully it gets the point across. So variation 2 is still very killer. So instead of starting off with the sprints, what we're going to be doing is walking lunges with 2/5 of the body weight, 2/5 of the body weight. So we're gonna do walking lunges to the 20-yard line, and then we're gonna sprint back and forth 40 yards. And then where we left the weight, we're going to lunge back, and then we're going to sprint back and forth for the other 40 yards. And then of course, after that, you are either doing your clapping push-up or burpee. I mean, if you're doing this version and burpees, you're a psychopath. Let me tell you something. Or you're doing, of course, your pull-ups in your second set, or maybe you start off the first set with the pull-ups, and then second set you're doing your plyometric push-up. And of course, don't forget to end each round with a set of crunches. Now, variation 3, all you're doing is alternating between variation 1 and 2. So your first set, you're going to do the farmer carries, and then your second set, again, instead of starting off with the sprints, you're going to be starting off with walking lunges. Now, what if you don't have weight? Then simply, you can just do a regular body weight lunge. It's still killer. You can also do lateral frog hops, but you just won't have the opportunity to work grip strength along with core stability with the farmer walks, which not too big of a problem, but do miss out on it. So that's the variation if you don't have weight, just some sort of lunge or a good variation for your quads for all the lateral hop. So again, here's variation 1. Take your screenshot. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. Hopefully you enjoy. That's weird. Where's that music coming from? Oh no. And just when you thought it's over, it's not. Now, obviously you're not going to be doing this if you don't have weight, so it just takes variation 2. But with the weight that you have, I mean, there's so many names for it. Complex, don't drop the bar. Although that kind of sounds like something else. Maybe we should just go with complex, but the key here is do not let go of the bar, do not put the bar down. So we're first going to start off with either a squat or an RDL. Now, depending if you did lunges already, you're probably going to go for an RDL, but if you're doing like variation 1, you're going to go for a squat. You can do that for 20 reps. Follow that up with 20 reps of a barbell row, 10 reps of a shoulder press, and then 10 reps of either a bicep curl or a tricep extension. And now, that's finally the end. See you in the comment section below. Hopefully it was killer for you, as it always kicks my butt every time. And see you in the next video. Peace.